Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber on the rise, reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Boys Bros 1975.
This is Green Beret on the Amiga. I'm running it obviously on my A500 Mini, and it is, as you can see at the bottom there, beneath where it says Konami 1985, this is 2022 Homebrew. It's done by a group of people, or an individual, I don't know, by Dante Retro Development. I'll put a link to where you can get it in the doohickey down below. And basically, it's a port of the original Green Beret that was released by Ocean in 1985 in the arcades, and it's a running gun, well, running stab with some gunnage, I guess, arcade game that was based heavily on the you know, the Cold War, and I guess stuff like Rambo and all the influence of movies back in the day, and was notoriously hard. I would refer to it by its actual alternative title, because Green Beret was a I don't know, was that like a European thing? That's how I knew it, because obviously it was ported by Imagine to the micros back in the day, Spectrum, Amstrad, Commodore 64, and the ZX Spectrum version is absolutely a fantastic port, absolutely amazing port. I have a gameplay of it and I compare it to the Commodore 64 version, which is not bad, but the ZX Spectrum version is better. But I would call it by its alternative title, but I'm pretty sure that will breach YouTube's terms and conditions on mentioning, you know, that war in that place, because they flagged my Gods video for that. Would you believe it? Yeah, I know, playing as Hercules, you know, in a Bitmap Brothers game in 1991. Apparently that, you know, that breaches their terms and conditions. So Green Beret it is. Right, so this is, depending upon how you play around with it, I've tweaked the memory and stuff like that, and I'm running this in 500 mode, but the loading times are absolutely appalling. Now, you have stab and you have jump as a button, but up is also jump, and then if you hold down stab for a couple of seconds, it will engage your secondary weapon should you have a secondary weapon, or you can press space on the keyboard. I do have a keyboard set up, but I've also mapped space to a third button on my pad. Whether or not that makes a difference or even bloody works, I don't know. We have two versions of the game. We have OG, which I'm guessing is what, a port of the arcade, or basically this, you know, brand new Amiga version of the game, because it never got 16-bit ports back in the day, by the way. I should have mentioned that. And we have a port of the NES game. So I guess we'll have a look at OG. I'm wondering that, I don't know, I've never played it on the NES, I know, sacrilege, but I wonder if that refers to like certain things, certain features and difficulty. This is a work in progress. While you can download the ROM, they are still ironing out bugs and stuff like that, so go easy on it. So I guess we'll go with OG. Right, rescue the captives. I've played the arcade in MAME, and I have a video of it, but I can't recall what it looks like. So I've edited out the loading times, and while I can't recall what this looks like in the arcade, I would expect the Amiga to do a bang-up version of it. Right, so stabby stabby, B is jump. I do have a button mapped, but whether or not it works, excuse me, Green Berets give me a gackle throat. The sprites are recognisable. Oh yeah, there we go, right. Yes! Button mappage. Ooh, hello. Good. I'm going to go this way. Apparently I run faster. Shit. Going forwards. Right, so we'll go up. We'll get a gun. Your jumping feels a little bit in the face. Weird. Jump or up. Jump. So what is it? So what is it? I'm going to keep saying it so someone gets it. It's the blue guys who don't have guns. Oh, fuck it. We're going... Shit. Again, excuses, but I'm playing it on the knockoff CD32 pad, which is awful. Alright. AI's a bit... Nah. I'll take it though. My favourite version of it is the Spectrum version, but the Spectrum version is absolutely brutal. I don't know what happened. There should be a gun turret there. Was that because we're playing the OG version? Well, the Spectrum version has a gun turret there. So far, so good. Very accurate. Looks the parts. Mines on the floor. Unless you got a flamethrower, well, go over them. That's what these things are for. Stabby stabby's very satisfying. I do like the fact that they're so confident in their green beret or green beret, if you were Ickle Dave. They send him in with just a knife. Yeah, use someone else's weapons. Maybe it's their new green policy. But yeah, this to me looks just like the arcade. Right, let's go. Yoink! Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. We should come up to a Ford Transit. It's not a Ford Transit, I just like calling it that. And shitloads of blokes come running out. Don't prove me wrong. There we go. Oh, I do like the fact that they hang around burning. And we're out. Go on. Right, first things first, this is considerably easier than the arcade and ZX Spectrum version. Who knew? These loading times are pants. Stage clear. Anyway, I forgot to mention top left lives, top right stage, score mine is next to 1-up, and then next to that is high score. Don't know what you trigger lives at. Oh, isn't that a bit overkill? Oh, is that a little bit slowdown? I really should do a gameplay of it on the NES. I'll take that. That's a bit annoying. Not gonna lie. I don't know that slowdown. I was just, I don't know, my green beret is really out of shape. Yoink! So, when did this, was it 1986 on the 8-bit? Which means, is that why it didn't get a port? It's 1 year prior to the 16-bit micros. There's definite slowdown. Again, this is a work in progress, so, you know, cut it some slack. Definitely easier. It's definitely easier than the Spectrum. It's not to say it's not without its charms. And also, to be fair, that's probably beneficial for a video, because I suck at it on the Spectrum. I can get to this stage on a good day. Unfortunately, most of the time when I play Green Beret, it's not a good day. Oh, shitballs! And to be fair, I've never encountered that before. That's what I get for saving my bazooka and not actually doing fuck all with it. We'll run the lives down and then we'll try the NES version. Shitballs. And I don't mean I'll run them down deliberately. That was just me being shit and saying balls. I like the way that they don't, some of them just don't even engage me. On that, bollocks. On the whole, he says on the whole when he dies, the controls are pretty tight. I'm just apparently shit at it. Let's try the NES version. But you know, this is pretty impressive. This is pretty good. I'm sure if you play around with the settings, the loading times won't be quite so shit. Right, NES. Skip, skip, skip. Skip to the end. Rescue the captives. Where are the captives? I don't think I've ever been good enough on any version to find any captives. I just made a cup of tea in the cap light loading time. You didn't see it, obviously, because I cut it out. Actually, no, I didn't, because true story. I've given up caffeine. And have you ever tried decaf tea? It's shit. Basically, this has the NES music. So it's not so much game style or play, it's acoustics. And to be fair, that's pretty cool, because this is amazing. I need to go back and play the arcade to see if the jump is off or it's just, you know, it just fills it because it's me. But it does jump like that in the arcade. I don't know. Yoink. I need a flamethrower. Oh, well, we fucked this up royally, haven't we? Bloke on the floor. Oh, no. Yoink. Will 3 be enough? 3, to be fair, Scheisenballs is enough on the spectrum if you leave it right to the end. Fuck. Balls. Sound effects are bang on. Or that particular noise, I should say. This music's amazeballs. I'm liking this. We need more new conversions of old classic Konami games, or at least ones that came out on the micros that never made it to the 16-bit machines. Just saying. That would be cool beans. Ooh, those guys are the ones I feel a little bit pensive attacking. That's posh from me saying shite at. Stay down sharp because of him. That one wave then. The thing is, the jumpy blokes on this don't do what they did on the Spectrum where they jump, there we go, jump all along. They leave it like to the last minute. Like literally then to the right upon you, so you don't know that they're jumpy blokes and therefore you know, just go boop. There you go. Tips. Tips. Well look, we got 4 lives, and again, missile to harbour to bridge to 1 hostage? First hostage or game? Yeah, I'm gonna have to play around with settings to fix these loading times. Just have another cup of tea. Oh, look at these guys. It definitely feels like a slowdown. Can I have 2 bazookas, please? I should. Oh, shame you can't. Press the wrong button. Store them. Bunk! Yeah, that's how I clear mines. I thought he was going to fall through the gap then. Obviously he was not. See, if I jump, I'm pretty sure they will kill me. Imagine if they learned the ability to, like, crawl with their guns. I'd be fucked. Ah, in your face. Right. Yeah, this is awesome. Do Mikey now. And the Kung Fu. I'd love an arcade perfect version of the Kung Fu. I know I could just play the arcade, but that's not the point. This guy. I'm going to get you with my knife. Because I'm badass like that. Officially, the furthest I've ever got... Oh look, little bloke disappeared. Again, bug fixes unneeded. Officially, the furthest I've ever got in Green Beret. Yoink. So what is the bottle? What is it? Oh. Quite amazed I even did that. Shit balls! How wire the tank? Also the level's a little longer, isn't it? But again, I've never been here before, so you know. Yeah. While I could say, you know, to be accurate, it definitely needs to be harder. I am enjoying a more leisurely... Oh, no, you cheeky bastard. Almost said the C-bomb there. Leisurely walk in the park, if you will. Yeah, but I would say this, again, this does look bang on arcade perfect to me. I don't know why I did that. Also, I probably should save one, because it's going to be mined at some point, isn't it? Here we go. Turn around. Submarine. Shit. See, it's those jumpy blokes. Remember what I said? Oh, you fudge. Why don't you, yeah, just tell everyone I'm coming? You know, well, to be fair, it's their base, so why not? Ooh, I find some of the collision a bit, yeah. But then I haven't played it on the Spectrum, or the Commodore, or the arcade in ages to see if it's like that, and I've never got this far. So, I'll shut up. Yeah. Ooh, apparently I'm a lounge singer as well now. There you go, Green Beret, Homebrew 2022 by Dante Retro Dev. I'll put a link to it in the doohickey down below. It's well worth a go, just possibly fudge around with the settings because the loading times are awful. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'd love to know what you think, especially if you played this. And I'll see you later.